I got friends that I know that I'm only gonna hear from in a time of need. I got friends that hit me up when it's been a long time they ain't heard from me. I got friends that will just be cool if I make that call and tell him it's peak. If he puts you on a shirt, he did it for me, it's a loyalty. I got friends that won't go anywhere else, she calls me the TBE. I got friends that I call my G, couple day ones with me. I got friends that started out like that, but she turned into a queen. Back in the palace ain't where you find my royalty.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros, His Excellency, and please forgive us if we mispronounce the name. We will learn it eventually. We have no choice because this man is becoming the face of boxing. His Excellency Turki Alalshikh aspires to stage Abdul Tank Wahid versus Devin the Dream Haney in Saudi Arabia. So we're going to take a look at a tweet from Michael Benson, and then we'll discuss it. So here it is. His Excellency Turki Alalshikh has said he wants to bring Tank Abdul Wahid and Devin Haney to fight in Saudi Arabia. I want him, Tank, and I send message now to Al Heyman. Let's do the job, brother. I want to see Haney in my country. I will try to do it in 2024. And remember that Devin Haney was present at the Day of Reckoning, and he did meet with some of the team and everyone there, and probably His Excellency. So, G, what's your reaction to that?
Oh man, listen. Another home run, man, for my man, Your Excellency. You know what I mean? So I definitely like this idea, just like I like the two potential fights of undisputed light heavy and the matchup between that winner and Jay Abadiah. You know what I mean? So if he could pull off Tank versus Haney, man, that'd be a dope fight. And the reason why I like it too is because, like, that's why I always say, like, on this show, I know y'all may think I contradict myself when I say certain things. Like, for example, when I be like, yo, this person's a duck or that person's a duck. I never felt like Tank and Haney were either ducking each other. I always knew with those two gentlemen, it's all about the money. So if the money's right, they're both going to fight, And so, they finally have, a venue that could afford both of them, right? And it's worth it for everybody. So it's a win-win for everyone, even the loser. You know what I mean? So that's why I think this is beautiful because, even if you lose, you're still going to make some good money. So I don't see any guy backing out of this fight. You know what I mean? So, if the Excellency could pull this off, man, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And I'm pretty sure, Devin's on board already. He was at the Day of Reckoning. I still remember Bill Haney screaming at Wilder, "Let them hands go." You know what I mean? And so, like, it's just a beautiful thing, man, that you can see boxing finally making all the big fights. I was hoping for 2023 to be the year of, like, all the big fights. A lot of fights did not happen, unfortunately, but it's looking like 2024 is cleaning up, where 2023 left off.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. The fight would generate some intrigue and some buzz. Based on what I've heard, some people were concerned that the Americans wouldn't travel to Saudi Arabia to see this fight. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think if you have Devin Haney and Tank, I think that Americans would come out to see the fight. And in fact, there were Americans who already traveled to go see Day of Reckoning. So I do think that it would be a big fight. I also think that the pay-per-view numbers would do well on that fight in America, which is the largest pay-per-view market. And so when you talk about
if they do it in American time, they can't be doing that Saudi time, man.
I think
it was too early.
No, you're right. If they're going to put this fight on in Saudi Arabia, they're going to have to find at least to where it starts at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, like a happy medium, man.
Yeah. For the American fans. But what I want to propose an idea for His Excellency. I want a Super 6 at 140. And we can make it a Super 8 if they want to, just to make easy first round fights. You know, we can make it a Super 8 for if they want to make easy first round fights. So here's my Super 6 proposal. I really just want to see who's the best at 140. So I say we have a Super 6 tournament with Devin Haney, Abdul Wahid, Subriel Matias, Rolly Romero, Ryan Garcia, and Teofimo Lopez. I think that would be amazing. And of course, they would make a lot of money. It would generate a lot of intrigue. And even the losers would still be able to fight each other and make money on undercards. So it would be amazing. But if you want to extend it to a Super 8, because I was thinking about the first round and how, like, people are going to be open to fighting Rolly and Ryan Garcia, obviously, right? But if you give Rolly and Ryan to someone, now Tank, Subriel, Matias, and so no, they're not going to want to fight each other immediately. So if you want to extend it to a Super 8, right, you can add Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor. Nah, but here's what I'm saying, to make easy first round fights for everyone.
Yeah, I would rather put Pitbull in there. You know,
well, but, all right, we can not whoever we add Pitbull, whatever. My point is, you know, or Ismael Barroso, Pitbull, Barroso. My point is, we want to create. You know what? We'll put Pitbull and Barroso because perhaps Catterall and Taylor is going to be preoccupied. But that way, you can have, say, Haney v. Ryan Garcia in the first round, right? You can have Tank v. Barroso in the first round. You can have Subriel v. Let me see who we got here. But we'll go to Rolly because I think my point,
you feed Rolly to the wolves early.
Well, we got to give Rolly an easy fight, man. That's what I'm trying to figure out. We give Rolly Pitbull. We already got Ryan out. Yeah, I say, I mean, we can give Subriel and then Subriel versus Teofimo, but Teofimo probably gonna want an easy one. But that's, to me, you know, the way to do it. And I think it would generate a lot of intrigue among the 140. Because I remember they had this tournament before. I think it was like the Muhammad Ali tournament at 140 when Josh Taylor won it. So I think it would be a great time to bring it back and to do it in Saudi Arabia where all these guys can make the most money they've ever made for taking the biggest risk of their careers. And we would finally get some closure as to who's the best at 140. And, you know, there'll be favorites and there'll be some surprises in there. So that's what I would like to see.
Yo, matter of fact, and that would be like the new welterweight division. Like,
yeah,
that's like action-packed division right now.
Yeah,
they could pull that off. That'd be dope.
I think that would be its own thing within itself, just like its own event within itself. Just the whole 140-pound tournament. But anyway, that's what I would like to see. But of course, I would settle for Tank Abdul Wahid versus Devin Haney. Of course, I would settle for that. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, you can listen to our podcast on all major streaming services. Also, if you haven't listened to our new intro song in its entirety, Buckingham Palace, click on one of the links. The link in the beginning or the link in the end. Listen to it. It's a good song. We are the Boxing Bros.